Welcome to New Realities. My name is Steinfeld, and this program is about the evolution of our consciousness and how we are awakening to new parts of ourselves, to new realities, and how that is manifesting in our lives and in the collective culture. So within this awakening, there's some amazing people coming forward with great gifts, and we're going to be talking about John of God, who's in Brazil, and someone who's visited that place a lot and has experienced his message, who's also a medium and a healer herself, Gail Thackray. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Alan, for having me on.
Let's give it like an overview of this spiritual landscape in a sense. You know, how did you get into being a medium, and what does it mean to, I mean, most people think of mediums as they talk to people who have died. And is that what's happening in your case, pretty much?
I think medium means when you can connect with spirit on the other side. Mm-hmm. And I had no idea I could do this. I was completely normal until I was about 40. Mm-hmm. And I had an experience. You
were just like an LA housewife or something.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I had businesses, I had children.
Yes.
And I was interested in psychic stuff, but I never thought I could do anything like that.
Right.
And I have an auntie in England who's a Reiki master. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've heard about Reiki.
I did Reiki. I'm a Reiki master.
Reiki master.
I've done all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very popular.
Yeah.
They do energy channeling. Mm-hmm. And my auntie said, I'd like to give you a level 1 attunement. And, and what they do is they do kind of put these symbols in, and they do kind of a connection.
Yeah.
And she did this on me, and she said, oh, some people feel a lot of heat and tingling and sparks go off. And she did it, and I thought, really feel a whole lot, to be honest.
Right.
And I started doing Reiki on people who were saying, oh, wow, my shoulders are really doing good.
And you weren't feeling anything.
I'm thinking, yeah, maybe it's a lot of wishful thinking, because I'm not feeling anything.
Right.
So a couple of weeks after this, I'm at some event, and there's a medium there. And she's fantastic. She's going around the room, and she's picking people and telling them about her loved ones. And I'm going, oh, please pick me, because I'd lost somebody I really wanted to connect. Well, she didn't. But she was having a workshop that weekend, so I figured if I went to the workshop, then I'm going to get readings all weekend, right?
Right.
So this workshop was called How to Become a Medium, which I didn't think anything of.
You didn't think you would be a medium? Yeah.
So I dragged my mum along, and we go to this weekend workshop just for fun. And she has us do a little exercises, nothing major, just like a little meditation, and we're supposed to imagine that some person is sitting next to us, and it's a loved one for somebody else in the room. So they start getting up, the first person gets up, and they're like, oh, I really feel somebody here. Could be a man, could be a woman, could be tall, you know, and they're all kind of guessing who it could be. And I'm like, oh, I've done this wrong. I thought we had to make up a story. I don't think, I mean, these people are really feeling somebody. I'm not feeling anybody. I'm making this up. So I got up and I said, oh, I did it wrong. I need another go. And she goes, no, what did you get?
Yeah.
So I go, well, mine's for this guy over here, and it's his Grand Pierre Massé, and I start talking.
Wait. You said you tuned into somebody over here?
Tuned into somebody, and I'm making up my little story.
Oh, you just made it up?
Yeah, I just made it up.
Oh, because it came,
and I said, you know, it's for this guy over here, and I start talking about, you know, what his name was, what he did for a living. He had a scaffolding company. This guy was supposed to take that, but he didn't. He became a pilot, and all kinds of things.
And you felt you were just making it up?
Yeah, and then I said, okay, so any of that true? And he went, that's his name. That's what he did. I am a pilot. It was all true.
Wow.
And he's freaking out.
Yeah.
He's freaking out. I have no idea how I've done this.
But it came into your mind to just say those things.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was just, you know, to do an exercise and make it up. I mean, how many chances do you get of, oh, I'll just have a guess, right? And I started doing this all weekend. We did some kind of exercises where we to touch somebody and sense their body. And I was like, well, you know, I'm sensing like she had a little cyst here that she had from drinking diet soda. And she was like, yeah, I just had it operated on. And I had no idea how I'd done this. So I go home that night, and this is like insomnia on steroids. It was like the spirit standing like, oh, we got one that can hear us.
Wow.
Okay, you tell my daughter about this. No, you need to tell my husband.
And you're just hearing this all night long.
It's crazy, and I thought it was going nuts. And I came back the next day, and I said, okay, how do we turn this off?
So a switch got flipped inside you, and it's like boom.
And the only thing I could think of was I called my auntie and I said, you know, I don't know what happened. She said, well, I attuned you to the Reiki. I opened you up. I told you might start feeling and sensing things. I don't know if that is why, if we all have this ability, but I figure if I can do it, then other people can do it.
But what happened since that day? I mean, did you get it turned off and on? I mean, where?
Well, at first I started practicing, and I just didn't believe it for a long time. And then I said, well, this has to be something. I can't possibly be making this up.
Right.
And I got more and more used to it, and it changed my life. You know?
So tell me, when you're tuning into somebody, are you hearing a special voice? Like you can tune into me now if you wanted to. I mean, you.
Well, I am more clairaudient, which means more like messages, and that's why I don't sense the energy. Like you sense the energy.
Yeah.
You feel things.
I can,
and
yes.
So
I do.
So sometimes when you go to a large group, it's too overwhelming because you sense it, you get a gut feeling about something. I'm not so sensitive, so when they did the energy thing on me, I didn't really sense the energy. I get messages which comes through your thoughts. It's not like a person standing in the room saying, oh, tell him this.
You get an idea when you're tuning into somebody, and like the idea just comes to you, and like now you're used to just believing that these are possible.
I realize now there's a different kind of feeling. Like when spirit comes through, there's this really warm, loving feeling, almost like you kind of tapping into a little slice of heaven. Even if these people were not very nice when they were here, when you tap in and you kind of connect, it's a lovely feeling.
So it's a different state of consciousness in a sense. It's attuning one's sensitivity. It's like tasting wine, you know. If you just drink wine, you don't get the subtleties of these altered states of consciousness. So as you did this, as you developed your skill, then where did John